Hello, every pony. Scar89 here with another short fanfiction reading. Last time I did Spike the Dragon, and apparently there is a story that goes before it called Scootaloo the Chicken. So I'm gonna read that one because this guy's really good at this kind of stuff. I mean, he's all right. I mean, this guy's really good. Okay, so just listen to it and enjoy. Scootaloo the Chicken by Tamazarashi. Tamarazashi. "Come on, Scootaloo!" Applejack shouted to Scootaloo, who groaned. "Where are we going again?" "To Zecora's. I have to get some potion for my tail." She looked at Apple Bloom's short, burnt tail. It had been burnt in an accident with Pinkie Pie's party cannon. She'd mistaken her real cannon for her party cannon. Now Applejack wouldn't let her see Pinkie for a month. Scootaloo nervously followed Apple Bloom toward the Everfree Forest. Apple Bloom, are you sure we should be going into the forest alone?" Apple Bloom laughed. "Don't be a chicken, Scootaloo." They walked into the Everfree Forest, and Scootaloo gulped. They avoided the patches of blue flowers known as Poison Joke, and found the zebra's hut. "Zecora!" Apple Bloom shouted. "Are you there?" Sorry, my voice cracked when I said Zecora. The zebra emerged from behind her cauldron. "Why, hello there, you two. Is there anything I can do for you?" Apple Bloom nodded. "I got caught in a little accident, and I need something that can fix my tail." Zecora frowned. "For your tail I have no cure, but the potion that's let it grow pure. It will grow a little more quick, so in just a week it should be bushy and thick." And then it says, "Sorry, I suck at rhyming." That's the author saying, "Sorry that I suck at rhyming." You're doing okay. It's okay. "I'll take it." I'll take it. Zecora made the mixture and put some into a bowl, which Apple Bloom slurped up. Her tail glowed and flashed, then went back to its hot pink color. "Thanks, Zecora. We'll be leaving now. Bye!" Scootaloo and Apple Bloom headed out of the hut and back into the dangerous forest. Zecora watched them leave, nervous. She could feel a dark aura. "Be kind, young fillies." After walking through the forest silently for a couple of minutes, the two heard a rustle in the bushes. Scootaloo jumped back. "Oh, don't be a chicken, Scootaloo. It's probably just a rabbit or something." But instead of a rabbit, a dark blue unicorn with a black robe leaped out in front of them. They screamed. I don't know who's saying this. Oh, this is okay. Hello, may we pass?" They tried to walk around him, but he spread his legs, blocking them. "What do you want from us?" Scootaloo cried. He was silent. "Who are you, mister? Are you from Ponyville?" He was still silent. "Would you say something already? Just let us through." Scootaloo stomped the ground with her hooves. The stranger frowned and whispered, "Don't upset me, please." "Upset you? You're blocking our path in the weird jungle, and we don't expect it. And you, sorry. Upset you? You're blocking our path in this weird jungle, and you don't expect us to be mad?" Okay, sorry about that. The phone was ringing, and it took a minute for it to stop, so I will continue on. Where was I? Okay. "Upset you? You're blocking our path in this weird jungle, and you don't expect us to be mad?" Oh, that was Scootaloo. "Upset you? You're blocking our path in this weird jungle, and you don't expect us to be mad?" Scootaloo shouted. The stranger growled. "Don't yell at me." His tone was rising. Apple Bloom tried to walk around him again, but he blocked her. Could we please leave, mister?" He looked at Apple Bloom. She gasped. His eyes were red. "No," he responded. Apple Bloom shivered. She was scared now. "Why won't you leave us alone?" Scootaloo glared at him. "Because you keep yelling at me." His voice was now at a normal tone. Scootaloo groaned. "I'll stop yelling if you let us go." "No." "What do you mean, no?" Oh, wait. "What do you mean, no? Why can't we leave, you jerk?" Scootaloo charged at the... Oh, that was Scootaloo. Sorry. He words this weirdly. What do you mean, no? Why can't we leave, you jerk? Scootaloo charged at the stranger, who threw her aside. Hey! Apple Bloom shouted. What are you doing? His horn glowed. I just want to be shown some kindness, that's it! He blasted a magic beam at Scootaloo, and a dark blue aura surrounded her. You're a jerk! Apple Bloom tackled him, but Hez threw her... Wait. But he threw her aside like Scootaloo. I heard you fillies talking. Wow, that's creepy. This guy's a creep. He's like a pony molester. He's a filly molester. Stay away from this pony, people. This person is a pervert. Okay. I heard you fillies talking. I think you are a chicken, Scootaloo. There was a bright flash, followed by a loud boom. Then Apple Bloom got back up and... When Apple Bloom got back up and the light was gone, Scootaloo was gone. Scootaloo? Scootaloo! She felt something peck her leg. She looked down and jumped. There was an orange chicken standing there. She sighed. You look like Scootaloo. The chicken hopped around Apple Bloom and nodded at her statement. Apple Bloom gasped. Wait a minute. You are Scootaloo. He turned you into a chicken. Scootaloo squawked, flapping her wings. Bark, 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 bark. Apple Bloom frowned. Sorry, Scoots, but I don't speak chicken. Scootaloo stood there, looking defeated. You'll be a chicken forever, a voice said, frightening her. The forest looked so big above her. She wanted to get out. Bark, 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 bark. Scootaloo, I can't... Hey, wait up! Scootaloo had run off, and Apple Bloom followed her. Rainbow Dash was sleeping on a cloud when she heard squawking. She groaned and looked to see an orange chicken resting on her stomach. Ah! She dropped the chicken, which fluttered to the ground, where Apple Bloom was standing. Hey, kid, could you take your chicken and leave me to nap? Rainbow Dash, that chicken's Scootaloo. Rainbow Dash stared at the chicken, baffled. You mean that's my #1 fan? Apple Bloom nodded. Whoa, but how? Apple Bloom told Rainbow Dash about Zecora, the strange blue stallion, and the spell he did. Well, you should see Twilight. That egghead should know what to do. Right, thanks, Rainbow Dash. Bark, 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 bark. Yeah. Rainbow Dash chuckled and watched them run off, before plopping back on her cloud and resuming her nap. Scootaloo, being a chicken, had trouble keeping up with Apple Bloom. It annoyed her, being a chicken. But it was weird. Some part of her wanted to stay as one. It felt like some pony was whispering in her ear, telling her to walk away and forget her life as a pony. She stopped. She couldn't hear it now. Oh, she could hear it now. It was louder. She could hear a soothing voice speaking to her. Just walk away. Forget everything. You'll be a chicken forever. Only a chicken. There is no cure. The thought was interrupted by Apple Bloom. Come on, Scootaloo! In front of the chicken was Twilight's tree house. Apple Bloom softly knocked on the door. Meanwhile, a stallion watching them groaned. Yes, Twilight answered. She saw Apple Bloom and the strange orange chicken. Oh, Apple Bloom, and your friend. Twilight, we need your help. You see, this chicken is actually Scootaloo. She just turned into a chicken by some mean stallion. She told Twilight the rest of the story. Wow, I've never seen magic that could morph a pony's shape. She approached Scootaloo. So, she still has memory of her pony life? Apple Bloom nodded. Well, girls, I need to do some studying on this first. Sorry. Scootaloo squawked, and Apple Bloom sighed. Come back here tomorrow, okay? Okay, Twilight. Twilight closed the door and looked through the library for some morphing magic books. Unfortunately, she found only one, a very old book. She lit a candle and dove into it. Night had fallen, and Apple Bloom didn't know where to take Scootaloo. Remembering that Fluttershy had a chicken coop, they couldn't have just taken her home? Because she does have a home. And You read that stupid story of Scootaloo's secret, or I don't remember what it was. It was a weird one. Anyway, this is actually a good story, though. Night had fallen, and Apple Bloom didn't know where to take Scootaloo. Remembering that Fluttershy had a chicken coop, they headed for her cottage. Along the way, they found Rainbow Dash. Hey, shouldn't you be getting back to Sweet Apple Acres? Well, yeah, but we're heading to Fluttershy's cottage. She has a chicken coop that I'm going to leave Scoots at. I'll bring her there. You go home. It's getting dark. Apple Bloom turned around and ran for home. She couldn't wait to tell her sister about this. Come on, Squirt, let's go. The chicken struggled to keep up with Rainbow Dash, with her dashing everywhere. They finally arrived at Fluttershy's, Scootaloo exhausted, and Rainbow Dash tapped on the door. Hello? Fluttershy peeked behind the door, then opened it fully when she saw Rainbow Dash. Oh, hi, Rainbow Dash. Oh, and who's this little fella? She stared at the strange orange chicken. She had never seen anything like it. Fluttershy, I need you to keep this chicken in your coop tonight. Apple Bloom, Applejack's sister, will come by tomorrow to pick it up, okay? Oh, why, of course. With that, Rainbow Dash sped off, leaving Fluttershy with the orange chicken. Come on now, the coop is this way. She led Scootaloo to a noisy coop where 10 more chickens were. Scootaloo freaked out. She couldn't understand all the things the chickens were saying. It was too much. With that, she heard the voice again. Meet your kin, for you are now one of them. Only one of them. Only a chicken. Forever. Fluttershy urged Scootaloo into the coop, distracting her from the voice, then left. All the chickens were still chattering. It hurt Scootaloo's brain. Feeding time. Oh. Feeding time was 32 seconds late today. I think one of the squirrels died today. Are Beaker and Peanut getting together? I'm a day late. Does any chicken feel the dark aura? I feel it. Probably nothing, though. Fluttershy is very kind, I think. But her stare is frightening. Any chicken notice the little orange one? The chatting started to lower down as one by one the chickens noticed Scootaloo standing there, frightened. Why, hello there, dear. You're an interesting species. She's not one of this. She turned to a black chicken, shivering in a corner. His eyes were piercing, like he stared into her soul. The magic! I can see it. You're a pony. All the chickens gasped, then panicked. Settle down! Sorry, I can't remember how I did Scootaloo. Settle down! Scootaloo screamed. She turned to the psychic black chicken. How do you know who I was? He was silent. I was like you once. I loved adventures. I loved to ride on my skateboard. He shivered. But I was a chicken at times. I admit it. And one day I met him. He squawked and nearly collapsed. He turned me into this. Tell me, girl, do you constantly hear a voice? A voice telling you that you'll stay like this forever? Yes, Scootaloo cried. All the time. Don't listen to it, or you'll become like me. He collapsed, and several chickens flew to his aid. A chicken walked up to Scootaloo. That was Boardwalk, a former pony like you. He told me all about the voices and everything. The more you listen to them, the more you believe them. The stronger the spell gets. If the spell gets too powerful, you completely turn into a chicken. You can't understand ponies anymore, except for Fluttershy, and if you dare remember any of your pony past, well, it hurts. A constant headache. Can't the spell be stopped? Scootaloo asked. I don't... Oh, that was a she. I don't know, another chicken answered. Now you must be exhausted. Boardwalk was when he first arrived. She showed her to an empty spot. Scootaloo sat in her little nest and sighed. She missed being a pony. She missed her friends and every pony. She perked up her head. There it was again, the voice. You're not a pony anymore. Let it go. Forget. Just Forget. She fell asleep to the voice, but wouldn't forget. The stallion outside gave up and walked away. Sure enough, the next morning Apple Bloom arrived to pick up Scootaloo. She urged that they see Zecora again. Since they were attacked in the Everfree Forest, Scootaloo nodded and followed her friends. Once in the forest, she stayed close to Apple Bloom. She was, after all, a total chicken. She felt like she was being watched, and she was. The dark pony stared at the chicken and the filly. They were heading to the zebra's hut. This wasn't good. She, of all, knew the most about him, but didn't want the filly to be transformed back. She was still a jerk. He whispered more soothing words to her, this time being a bit more pushy.
Leave! Leave this forest! You will only bring yourself sorrow here! Leave! There is no cure! Go!
Scootaloo shivered. This was the first time that the voice had been tough, but she didn't want to end up like Boardwalk, so she ignored it. The pony groaned. When they arrived at Zecora's, Apple Bloom explained the situation to her. She sighed.
I know the one that you seek. They perked up. But I have not seen him in a week.
Apple Bloom groaned.
He puts morphing spells on wandering fillies, but these spells are not very silly.
She grabbed a really old book with two animals on the cover, a pony and a rabbit. There was an arrow next to the pony pointing to the rabbit.
Go to Twilight and give her this book. Tell it must be giving a look.
Oh, I think it was supposed to be,
Go tell Twilight and give her this book. Tell her it must be given a look.
Apple Bloom accepted it. They walked back to Twilight's house, where she had just finished her book. Sadly, there had been no spell, just a simple legend. She opened the door to find Apple Bloom handing a very old book to her. "What's this?" she asked. Zecora said that you should look in this, I think." Twilight grabbed it and scanned through it until she found it, an old spell on how to reverse the morphing spell. Sometimes it seems like Zecora has more books than me. I wonder where she gets them. "But can you do it?" Apple Bloom asked. "Well, I can try. Scootaloo, over here." Scootaloo walked in front of Twilight, who performed the same spell the weird stallion had. A lavender aura surrounded the chicken. There was a huge flash, lasting longer than it should have.
Twilight groaned.
Something was holding her back. The dark stallion was, in fact, outside, trying to block out the spell. His hooves were being dragged back. The lavender unicorn's power was too much. His horn flicked and the aura around it went out, falling on his back. He had been defeated. The flash ended, and Apple Bloom jumped up. "Scootaloo! Scootaloo, where are you?" She gasped. Scootaloo was in the air, flying at least 3 feet up. She circled the room, laughing. "Apple Bloom, look, Apple Bloom! I'm flying! I'm finally flying! And I'm not a chicken anymore!" She grinned. Twilight smiled at the two friends reconnected. She paused and shivered. There was something dark in the air. She looked outside, but saw nothing. "Come on, girls, let's go to Sugar Cube Corner to celebrate." They all cheered, and Scootaloo flew out the door, soaring in the sky. She felt so alive. "I can't wait to show Rainbow Dash!" she squealed. The dark stallion glared at the 3 ponies. The lavender unicorn had been too powerful for him. Slowly, he walked off towards the Everfree Forest where he lived. He would wait there for a new victim, who he knew would not take him so kindly. No pony did.
Author's note. Is there a sequel, you may ask? Why, yes, there is. There's plenty of sequels awaiting you. Feel free to comment. Just not too harsh, please. Love and tolerate, bronies. Well, that was amazing. That was very good. This guy obviously knows how to make an original story.
I applaud you, sir. I applaud you.
Great story.
So yeah,
Ooh. I have it. I have an idea. Okay. The next story, you should totally make it like
Big Macintosh, he like, let's see, Big Macintosh like transforms into something, and ooh, Pinkie Pie turns into like a baby. Yeah, Pinkie Pie turns into a baby and call it Pinkie Pie the baby. And uh, and then you get like an epic showdown with like Zecora and this dark pony who we don't know the name of. Although I do have a very interesting name for him. How about if you don't like it, it doesn't matter. But how about pseudo? Hmm. Hmm. Pseudo dark. Pseudo shadow. Something like that. Metamorphine. I don't know. Just an idea. Well, this is getting a little long. I'm sorry for just rambling on. So yeah, I'll record another story or record another chapter of the Reaper's game, and then you can watch that, or you can listen to that, or you can listen to one of my other stories. Go on over to check out Multi Fanfic a Day and Brony Fanfic, because those are two of my favorite fanfiction readers. They've inspired me to make all these. I don't know if I've told you that before. I've told them that before. But yeah, check them out. Sponsor. I don't sponsor them, but I really think they're awesome, and they've got great stories, much better than I am at reading. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Brony on!